Hey y'all, what's good, what's good, what's good? I don't know why I be doing that, y'all. It make me laugh every time with my goofy butt. But anywho, I hope you guys have been doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what's not. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and welcome Spirit in and get you guys your messages for today, okay? Holy Spirit, a pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay. So, there's something there about, hold on, what am I pressing? There you go. I was trying to put the volume down, but I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. My fault, y'all. There's something there about, like, be mindful when you are creating something or just when you're doing certain things. There's something that you could, so if you're working on a project or homework or you're creating something, make sure that you're saving the documents. Like soon as you do whatever, boop boop boop, click save. Okay. Just make sure you're taking your time. Just like, you don't want to have to redo something, recreate something. Yeah, because like you could, so example, you could have written up something in your notes or on your laptop, and then like maybe you went to highlight it, and you were gonna like copy it or cut paste, whatever, I don't know, whatever you're gonna do, and maybe either like you got little kids around, they come and get to doing too much and done accidentally made you delete something, or you your finger slip or something and you accidentally delete something, or your laptop shuts down because we are Mercury retrograde, pre-shadow Mercury retrograde. So be mindful of that as well. But like your device does something crazy and shuts off in the middle of what you're doing, but it doesn't save it. Like, it's a numerous amounts of things and reasons, right? Or ways that your situation could go. But basically what I'm saying is, just try your best to pay attention to what you're doing. Try your best to make sure you're saving your documents, so on and so forth. There is an energy there though about, like, basically, excuse me, whoever you are, like, either it's already backed up or like you already have this information somewhere else, so it's possible that like you'll be fine and you'll be able to just kind of go somewhere else and then just copy and paste or whatever. But just you know, be mindful of that. Okay. Also, there's something else about, like, I don't feel like this is you, but it could be you, but just leave out earlier if you need to, so that you're not feeling a need to like be impatient and rush other people. Or this could just be someone else, and like you're going about your day, you're doing your thing, but other people are feeling the need to like try to rush you because they didn't plan accordingly, or they didn't whatever, right? Time just ain't working in their favor in the moment. Okay, so they're like trying to rush you. So this could be in all kinds of different ways, so take that as it is. It could be something that you're trying to do, like some type of mission that you're on or goal that you're trying to do. And this could be like a small mission. It doesn't have to be anything super major. It could just be something small. But there's like somebody who tries to, well, ain't no tries. It's like there's somebody who will like throw off your plans or throw off your mission because, like, either one, they're doing too much, or like there's also something there about like somebody takes their role at work like extremely serious. And let me be very clear, like I feel like, don't get me wrong, okay, that's cool, you should, because it's your form of income, so what I'm saying, you don't want to allow anything outside of yourself to mess that up for you, right? But I'm getting like this is something that's like, I don't know how I want to say like it's okay, whoever this person is, the role that they have at work, or the job or task that they do, whatever it is that like they're trying to come at you about or speak to you about or stop you from or throw a monkey wrench in your plans, whatever it is that involves you and them taking their role so serious, it's like it's not really that serious. Like it's something very minor, so it's kind of just like you could be like, I don't know, like this person could irritate you, or you could be side-eyeing this person, or you could just be saying to them like chill out, like it's really not that deep, like what I'm saying. I don't know, but just be mindful, y'all, because y'all know y'all got them people who they'll go report y'all to them people, okay, and be trying to get you rolled up and stuff, so keep that in mind as well, okay. But you also could look at it from another point of view, which, hey, if it's you and you feel like you ain't gonna let nobody mess up your bag, for them trying to do whatever they try to do, then hey, I don't know, it is what it is, right? Someone, you could run into someone at just like an unexpected location. So I don't know, it could be somewhere that you just wouldn't assume to see a certain somebody. So I don't know, like say randomly, say you're out of town and you go do whatever, because it is the weekend at the time of me recording this. So say you're going somewhere, you're going out of town, another state, or whatever. Say you're in your hotel room, or leaving out your Airbnb, or at a restaurant, or at a store in a whole nother space or place. And it don't even have to be completely like a whole other state or a whole other country. It literally could just be like another town that's not far by, but you went there to go shopping because their stores have a better selection of stuff. I don't know, y'all get what I'm saying. And you just happen to run into somebody that there. This person, I feel, is not necessarily like a direct like acquaintance. So I don't feel like this is like, oh, this is my friend, or oh, this is somebody else today. I feel like this is someone that through someone else. So this could be someone that through another person. So it could be like a friend of yours cousin, or a friend of yours brother, or a friend of yours boyfriend, girlfriend, or ex that they used to date, whatever. And you could just kind of randomly see them and be like, whoa, like, oh, hey, you might speak to them if you cool. I don't really get like it's nothing crazy, so you'll probably just be like, hey, how you doing, that type of thing. But it could just seem awkward to you or weird. It's just like random, like, okay, what you doing here type deal. I mean, y'all may even ask each other that, I don't know. But yeah. I'm getting something about birds. Also, okay, so I'm hearing parakeet and parrot. So yeah, those are both birds. But it's more emphasis on the parrot, which parrots repeat you, right? So you could be saying something to somebody, and that person could be taking what you said and going back and repeating that to someone else. So if there's something that you don't want getting out to other people, or you don't want other people basically knowing, then be mindful of the things that you say and the conversations that you have with people that you're conversing with at this time, basically. Okay. Also, be very like pay attention. Like I ain't even just pay attention to what's going on around you, the different cars, the different people. If you see the same person multiple times, if you see the same car multiple times, whether this be at your neighborhood or just while you're out and about, some of you guys could definitely be getting, could be being monitored. For some of y'all, this is someone that you do know that's like just actually probably trying to watch your moves for whatever reason. I am getting something about a setup, okay, but that's literally probably for one person. But for others of you, like, there's something about, like, you could be being watched by a certain organization. So whether this is and that's interesting because that's very random. I'm hearing Mormon. Somebody could be Mormons. Maybe the Mormons are watching you. I don't know. Someone could be a Mormon though. Maybe you or someone else is. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. You could be being watched by someone who's a part of the Mormon organization, but that's more of like a religion, right? Then, but I don't know. Anyway, whatever. All of it's organizations technically. But anywho, but no, you could be being watched by, like, and when I say organization, I mean more so like FBI, CIA. I don't know. Some of y'all could be the IRS. I mean, depending on what you got going on. And also the Lord, y'all, why am I drawing her blank right now? That's hilarious. Why am I drawing a blank right now? It's probably them too. Oh my gosh, y'all know them folk, y'all know them folk. Oh my gosh. Hold on, give me a second because I'm just having a moment. I'm also getting Moorish Nation, so y'all could be being watched by the Moors. Oh, there we go. Then I lost it again. That is insane. I can see their freaking like their seal, but I can't I cannot get at what they're called. Oh my gosh, y'all, that is in freaking insane, y'all. I'm really having a whole brain fart right now about saying this organization's name, but I know y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh, Masons. Jesus, I'm talking about, y'all, I was struggling, and I'm gonna tell y'all the main reason why I was struggling, because y'all know how, well, for those who know, like their emblem with the, like, the G with the what is that, like a compass or something? I kept seeing the G, so I kept wanting to relate it to the name of the organization, but I'm knowing good and damn well that's not the, yeah, anywho. But someone's name could start with a G, or there could be something significant about the letter G. Also, there could be something significant about a compass, okay, or just like a map, or I'm also getting something about the star system as well, okay, and also something about the ancestors and how they use the star system to basically to help them with their form of travel, and to help them be guided away from certain plantations in certain areas, okay. So that could have some significance for someone as well. You could also want to look into your background, because someone specifically has an ancestor that played a very significant role in that part of the process of history, basically. So one of y'all or more has an ancestor that was literally like one of the leaders that led the rest of the slaves from slavery, or from a specific plantation or specific owner, by way of stars. So basically your ancestor, like, you're able to tap into that same energy, that same knowledge from an ancestor that basically, from what it sounds like, knew astrology, or at least, what form of it was back then. Or just simply knew how to read the stars, and correlate that with directions as far as getting them north, south, east, west. and maneuvering themselves amongst others to other areas to meet up with other ancestors. I mean, to meet up with other slaves or whatever for freedom. Okay. Um, listen. Probably only one of y'all even really truly resonate with it, but I mean, like I say, tap into your bloodline history. Okay. Um, I'm also getting sojourner truth. Okay, but I'm not necessarily like okay, hold on, spirit, help me deliver the message, please. So okay, it's not necessarily, now don't get me wrong, for someone, yes, sojourner truth and the story of sojourner truth could have great significance for you. Okay, whether it be something that's inspiring, whether it be some information that's tied into the story of sojourner truth, or even just if that is your possible past ancestor, your relative that you okay, have in your bloodline. Okay, but there's something about like the actual word sojourn, okay, as it relates to law. So you may want to look into Black's Law Dictionary and see if the word sojourn is in there, and if sojourn is in that dictionary, because I'm not positive right off the top of my head right now, nor am I looking at the Black's Law Dictionary, but if that word is in there, there's something there about you needing to learn more along the lines of that, or just specifically anything that pertains to just maybe you just need knowledge of the Black's Law Dictionary, okay, so that you can begin your journey of um, knowing that basically the dictionaries that we have presently are not the actual dictionaries that um, the system truly goes by. They go by Black's Law Dictionary, and there's more information in there as far as what different words mean in their actual meaning versus what they want us to have knowledge of the meaning. So basically kind of similar to how the Bible, so the original Bible has been altered numerous times with things that have been input as well as things that have been taken out. So it's basically the same with the Black's Law Dictionary. It's like all these other dictionaries, and I ain't naming them, y'all know the different dictionaries, okay, but basically they're the same. It's like they took all of the words from Black's Law Dictionary, and basically they put a spin on some of them. Some of them they took out, others they added their own and put their own personal definitions of what they wanted you to feel that these words are, and a lot of them are actually contradictory to what the actual word is. Whoa, spirit, that's a lot. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Is that it? Okay. So that is your message. Spirit, that is a lot. Whoa. Yeah, and more emphasis, I'm being directed right back to that same thing about someone repeating what you're saying to them. Now don't get me wrong, I'm also getting like you could have a song that's just on repeat right now. Maybe like some music just dropped and you trying to learn the lyrics, so you just keep replaying the song, or you just simply, it didn't have to just drop, you just came across a new song and now you just keep replaying the song. Okay, so you got that thing on repeat. There could be something about that, or there could just be a message that has been on repeat that you've been receiving nonstop consistently over the past the funny thing is I'm hearing decade, but I'm also getting 12 months over the past year, or for some of y'all could be over the past decade, I don't know, but there's some type of message that you've been receiving for quite some time, and it just seems like it's been on repeat. And I am okay, spirit, for some of y'all it's money related. I am getting okay, so don't get me wrong, there's many readers who are on their A game. They know exactly what they're talking about. They're reading their cards exactly as they should, as it pertains to how they've learned to read the cards for themselves, right? And many of them are spot on. Like they genuinely know how to read cards. They genuinely know how to read the energy and use their intuition, right? So but like I say, it's very important to definitely use your discernment, because some people are just kind of like, I don't, riding a wave, for lack of better terminology, but more so just like trying to trend and follow what they see other readers putting out, so that they can obtain, viral status or views or whatever, right? But basically, you've probably been receiving the same message for quite some time, about like an inheritance coming in, or like family, like taking your money, or just something related to money, okay, as it pertains to you, and money coming into you. And for whoever you are, it seemed like a very long time that you've been receiving this message. For some of y'all, I'm getting as minimum of 4 years, almost 5 for some of you, okay? But whoever you are, and that's the thing, I don't like, it's okay, it's different, excuse me, it's different for everyone, obviously, but the way that it's broken down for someone specifically, this is an actual like inheritance of, you had an elder or a parent that literally wrote your name in some type of will, some type of what do you call that, put your info in some type of trust, whatever, right? And you were supposed to actually receive benefits. You are the beneficiary of something, okay? Some actual documents that have been filed somewhere. And yes, people have, someone in your family or whatever has, or it ain't even got to be nobody in your family, but someone has gone out of their way to make sure that you did not receive what belonged to you, okay? That is literally for someone very specific, right? But there is a large amount of individuals who, y'all keep hearing this message, because Spirit is wanting everyone at this point to awaken to the fact that, like, everybody's inheritance has been taken from them, okay? And when I say that, I mean that on a large scale, of every person who has been born within a certain nation and received a certain certificate, your inheritance has been withheld from you, okay? There's also something about, offshore accounts. There's also something about escrow and interest, okay? So Spirit is really just wanting everyone, like I said, if you were born in a certain nation and you received a certain certificate, there is an inheritance that belongs to you, okay? And it's time for you to come into the knowledge of that. It's time for you to learn more about that. Like I say, Black's Law Dictionary does tie into this message as well. So it's time for you to, your eyes to be open, your ears to be open, for your brain to expand, and for your nervous system to be calm, but for your nerves in your brain cells to start to fire up. Okay, so that you can tap into what needs to be tapped into, and so that you can execute in the way that you need to execute, so that you can obtain your inheritance. For many of you, yes, this is spiritual, right? Many of you, this is you receiving your gifts, receiving your abilities, receiving the way to use these gifts and abilities. But for many of you, it is actual tangible inheritance. It is you coming into, you know, the life that you really want to create for yourself. But it's not just about the money and just about you being able to create a certain something for yourself. It's also about you being able to create something that you can not only change your life and how you see it and how you experience it right now, but also for you to be able to write up some things, to set some things in place, to create your own, you know, documents and make sure you have your beneficiaries listed on the proper things so that they don't have to go through hell and high water just to obtain what belongs to them. You know, example, if you do create a will, knowing receiving more information so that you have that will actually protected within a trust, so that they don't have to go through probate and have the courts trying to delegate for them. You've already delegated all of that, and it's going to go exactly where it's supposed to go. But anywho, so it is, Spirit was wanting you to get into that energy. Spirit is wanting you to come into that knowledge. Spirit is wanting you to go do your studying, to learn more. Spirit will be beginning to guide you guys to specific resources, specific people that can teach you more about things along the lines of this. But it is up to you to align with that energy. It is up to you to tap into that energy. It is up to you to begin to see, like, to see the signs, right? So, you know, you might be scrolling on IG or whatever platform, and you just so happen to come across something that's like a word that I've already spoken to, or a specific topic that I've stated, and you click on that video, and boom, here's this new guide that Spirit has provided you with, so that you can learn more information about how to execute on these things that have been spoken. Okay, but yeah, so all right, that is your message. I just be hearing that, baby. Listen, it felt like a lot coming out. I don't know if I was talking fast or not. It is what it is. Hopefully you received the messages that you needed to receive. Okay. But I love y'all. All right. If this message did resonate, definitely tap that thumbs up button. Okay. Listen, be on top of your P's and Q's and be paying attention and make note of who you see doing what. Okay. And where and all of that. All right. Be mindful of what you speak to others. Okay. Because definitely there will be some people who will be repeating what you say. Okay, that, look, that could go for me in this message. It could be some folks out here repeating what I say in this message. Bless your heart if it is to be repeated with ill intent. All right, okay, because yeah, that's just that. But yeah, man. Also, you could this could be for someone very specific. You could run into someone somewhere, and they're gonna feel like they saw a ghost in. I said a ghost in, but they could feel like they saw a ghost. But and that definitely could apply. Maybe you've been ducked off for a while. Maybe you've been low key and people haven't seen you, and then you just pop up out of nowhere, run into somebody, and they're like, whoa, like, wow, okay, you know. Yeah, just hadn't seen you in a while, and then some people just, you know, maybe because they haven't seen you, they thought the worst, right? But also, I'm getting like, you just gonna run into somebody and they gonna be like a deer in headlights, because literally, wherever you are, like as soon as you hit the corner,